Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream here on this April 19th, a day before 420. Not that that means anything to me personally, but thank you guys all for watching. Over my shoulder, you can't really see there somewhere. That's actually not in focus, which I was trying to put some product placement in there. Is a 7300. I am just a mess today. Maybe it was the 2 hours in traffic I spent on the way home. But I would like to say that I'm looking forward to putting all this stuff together tomorrow and getting on, hopefully, if everything goes well, tomorrow night I'll be starting my HF journey on the general class bands, which I have been looking forward to for an eternity, that it seems like. And Seth, N2SPG, had lived up to his promise and put some bagels in the mail for me directly from New York City. They tasted really good, and I'll save it. Seth, are you still in here?
I am here.
Okay, so I was saving this for you for the stream. So my wife, she wanted to open up and have them right away. Like when I was at work, when I came in, she's like, "Oh, your bagels come in. I'm going to open up and have one. Or I'd like to open up and have one." I'm like, "Well, okay." I was kind of do a little thing on the live stream tonight, but okay. I'm not going to say no to my wife. So she had them. She said they're really good, but she didn't notice the difference in taste at all.
What? Taste of compared to what?
The ones here. She said they were very fresh.
Well, okay. Well, where do you go there for bagels?
She usually gets the mini bagels from, I think it's Thomason's. Hey, Alicia? Would you like to come in here?
This ought to be good.
She's not going to be able to hear you, though, which is...
That's what the Haley mic's for.
The Haley mic and get her another headset. Wait, aren't you an audio guy?
Yeah, I am, but I'm on the fly and I'm live, and I wasn't planning on this.
Come on, Mr. Audio Engineer, make it happen.
Hey, Alicia.
Greg already had his event, his worthy audio clip today.
Okay.
No.
She's going to join us here in just a quick second here. I'm actually going to get set up for this, and hopefully she'll be able to jump in. And I'm not drinking a Red Bull tonight. I'm very tired, by the way. I had a noon game. Did you see how views that got, by the way, Seth?
I saw the number. I didn't watch the clip yet.
What?
But I mean, considering you didn't know how the game ended.
I still don't know how the game ended.
I mean, you were giving me crap because my team lost. And meanwhile, that team won.
We're talking about the Mets game at Dodgers, by the way. For those of you that are wondering, make sure this mic works. I guess Sam there is a Braves fan.
Yeah. Now here's my question. Well, actually, I'll wait for Alicia to come in and ask about the bagels. But so Milton, Greg took his general exam on Saturday. It was Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yep.
And it was processed. So he got the certificate Saturday night. It got processed on Monday morning or Monday afternoon.
And I'm going to look at it. I did see it briefly. We got the wife in here. Hold on. What? Come on in. Don't worry. I'm not going to thrash you. We just want to know. Here you go.
I might thrash her.
No, don't thrash her. It's all right. We're not. I promised her I wasn't going to embarrass her.
Did you tell her I'm the one who sent it?
She doesn't know you.
Oh, that's great.
Can you hear Seth there now, probably?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, I'm the one that sent the bagels.
They were good.
So, all right. First off, she doesn't understand the New York thing, and I get it. She's never been there. Actually, you've been there, but just in the airport.
I've been in the airport.
That doesn't count. Sorry.
Yeah.
So she wanted to eat them right away, apparently, because
they were good.
Okay.
Yeah, they were good.
It was a lot of bagel. It was very big.
Well, it's probably big, probably loaded with dough, right? Very doughy.
Yes.
very
But did you taste that metallic-y kind of? Is that metallically kind of?
I assume it's more like the bagels from my place are like. That's why I actually take a photo of the bottom of the bagel with like the ring, where it was like burnt, where it looked like it was toasted,
Let me see if I can pull that picture up. By the way.
Okay. Now, Greg, but then again, I haven't had H&H bagels in a while, so I don't know if that's just how their bagels are done versus my local place. Think of pizza in New York, Greg. You go to a different pizza place down the block, and the pizza is different tasting.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get it. And I'm pulling up the bagel picture here.
Because that looks like a New York
That
bagel.
actually, you can see where they ate part of it out.
What? I'm having this.
Please.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. So, anyways.
I want to get mine.
I don't know if you'll be able to plug into anything, though. I don't have anything to plug into right now.
Mommy, come
But she liked the bagel, but she didn't. And here's the picture again. She didn't.
Who?
I don't think she understood
Who?
I've never
the
had a
New
New
York
York
flavor.
bagel, so I don't know.
You had a New York bagel today?
Yes, never before today.
Never before today.
Come on, Jeff, that ain't right.
What?
In the chat.
I could not.
But you know what? There is some validity to what he just said.
There
probably.
might. Yeah, there might be. There might be.
So you got Haley in here too. Yeah, the viewers probably are not keeping up on this, but Seth was nice enough to send me some bagels after I passed my test.
To keep my side of the bargain way quicker than it took for you to keep your end of the bargain.
But it was earlier than you thought, wasn't it?
Well, we all thought 2047, let's be honest.
And I got a cat in between my legs now?
We didn't think you were going to pass this quick.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it took Greg a couple of tries.
2. We're going to get Sam in here. So this is what my QRZ page looks like now. Look at that. It looks weird. I must admit.
What's weird, Dad?
What does it say?
It says it used to say technician. Now it says general. Milo. No.
Milo, no.
Milo's in the house, by the way.
Milo.
He's starting to chew on my outside camera cable. It still seems to be working, so it should be okay for now.
Milo, stop.
I'm just sneezing on him.
I know how to snap, Dad.
So yeah, it's nice to see this general in here. It'd be really nice to see an extra in there, but
That's all you, buddy.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime
That can happen.
soon.
Look, Greg,
to
it's
be honest
doable.
with you.
It's doable.
If you
definitely
start studying now, it's doable.
And just to be careful, Haley has the headphones on right now.
I know.
Yep.
I know.
Okay.
I see it.
I appreciate it.
It's doable. It's again, it's a different animal type of test, but it's doable.
I think. Do you think I can pass it?
If
You gotta put
put
yourself to it and just do it like you do the general. You gotta do that.
Since you just passed the general, get into the extra, and I don't
know if I want to dedicate that much time to it right now. It's kind of nice.
But
not studying.
it would be easier if you did it now than if you waited.
Yeah, maybe. But how would you know?
I've heard stories. I'm stories. So
Stories.
yeah. So once you pass your general, go ahead and start studying for your extra, and it'd be a lot easier now since the general is fresh on your mind. Than wait a year and have to relearn all the stuff, and that's what I've heard.
So is that what you're planning on doing?
But
What, do we have a breakup there? Is that what you're planning on doing?
possible.
I hope you get at it. What's
hold
up,
on,
Rick?
I do like Rick's comment. Did Rick? Greg, are you gonna take
Get
after
some
Rick
little,
there?
yeah, and get some little tiny little round glasses.
No, it's not about the facial hair.
Totally Eclipse is going down in Australia. Maybe Terry can get on
Hey,
with
hey!
us.
Before we change subject entirely,
Yeah.
Gabe's in the chat.
Yeah, Gabe.
Are you surprised that Greg actually passed his general?
I should probably.
Sorry, Gabe. I have to put you on the spot.
Gabe's a very smart individual.
Yeah, but we're not talking.
I don't know if he wants to talk
But
about
I'm not
what he's
asking. I'm not
done in his
asking
past,
Gabe.
but-
I'm not asking Gabe about a question about Gabe. I'm asking Gabe about a question about you. Okay.
Well, he's being fair. He's being honest. I got to be honest. Most of my thing is the time, and I do have a learning disability. I'm going to be. It's not me put myself down. I just have a hard time. I'm really good at learning on applied knowledge.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey, Matt. Welcome, Rick. Welcome.
Matt, what's going on?
So, Greg, let me ask you a question. When are you going to open up one of those boxes behind you?
Probably tomorrow when I'm fully alert. Although I'm getting alert now with the Celsius here.
Okay, I was just going to say, unfortunately, you're making it hard for me when I fly to my mystery destination. I should be sleeping. You know,
Are you gonna watch on the plane ride down or over or wherever you're going?
That's what you're trying to tempt me. Well, if the plane doesn't, I don't know if the plane has Wi-Fi. So if the plane doesn't have Wi-Fi, we know what my answer is going to be.
What airline you going on? Or will that give it away?
That will give it away.
Okay. That will give it away. Then I won't say it.
I texted it to you. Although it's an airline I don't think you should be familiar with. I will say it is a SkyTeam partner, so it's a SkyTeam. You know, the ticket is booked through Delta.
They might have it. Oh, I didn't know you're back there, Haley. Sorry. Well, that would be awesome if you could watch on the plane. You
Anyways,
have before.
I have before.
Could you want to do a FaceTime into me if you're on the plane?
I could try, but it's going to be at night. I'll say that.
Oh, Matt, you might have missed it. Yes, I did.
Greg, you don't have the CSCE, which is technically.
I don't have it readily available at this point in time. Oildale on the. What you talking about there, Haley? Do you see the 9700? 7300 there. All right, so Greg, why did you not take the test? Why did you not take? Didn't even. Milton, the way I operate is I want to get to first. I want to get past the first part, and then work on the second part because I can't get past the first part unless I get unless I finish it to get to the second part. I wanted to make sure I got to the first part done. So that's why I didn't do it. And I honestly didn't have time. I have browsed over the extra questions. It seems weird saying that. I almost said general. Thank you very much. And Martin, I got to tell you, thank you for spelling my name correctly too. So,
Actually, Good evening, Martin.
Yeah. Good evening, or good morning, I should say. So, Martin, maybe I might be able to work some HF with you this weekend. You probably could, but don't give it away. The eclipse on YouTube's totality. I think I saw something on NASA about it. NASA channel here. Oh yeah, there it is right there.
So, Greg, one last comment before we go back to the bagels. Did they say how to like keep them fresh or eating or anything like?
I think there was something in there about throwing them in the freezer if you weren't going to eat them in like 3 days.
Okay, so you're probably going to do that, right?
By the way, and please don't take this the wrong way. Yeah. I noticed that they're kosher.
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that was.
But there
cool.
are kosher. There are kosher bagels.
Those are kosher bagels. Maybe that's why they taste a little different from the ones I had.
No,
before.
they should be. They should be. You would only really notice the difference if you actually went into the bagel store.
What's really the difference? I think we discussed this.
So remember, I'm not going to go all religious, but basically, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to have the milk with the mother's meat. The meat in the milk. So, let's say you went to the bagel store, you wouldn't have like chicken or anything that's a meat in the store. So you could have like fish. It's weird how some fish. So
that should affect the flavor then, right?
No, and basically it's just that they agree to use the kosher ingredients, which are probably identical, and just keep everything separate. No, it's just You know, it's one of those things. Hey, they want to get more customers.
It's not like a yellow cap Coke. I told my buddy that, and he's like, "What? I never heard of that." He's like, "I want one of those."
Well, I'll have to wait till next year. It's over.
I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream on Saturday morning. I might try to do an afternoon stream on Monday because I am off. Weekends are kind of difficult for me, especially this weekend, because I was thinking about going to one of the Papa System breakfasts or lunches or whatever they're called that are by it's only about 4 miles away from my work UTH.
Is that where you're going to take the general if we weren't able to get you tested?
That was my backup plan.
Do you know that
you would have been mad though, huh?
Maybe. And that's not San Marcos, right? That's by San Diego.
San Marcos is by San Diego, but there's Anaheim or Fullerton, I think, tomorrow or Saturday.
You have San Marcos out there?
No, we're not talking about the pizza place, Sam. We're talking about the actual the actual like town.
So Sam, are you gonna try? Are you gonna seriously try to get at it?
Yeah, I am.
Because we could do some study things. I'll do a live stream dedicated to you.
I appreciate that.
And I don't know what your learning abilities are, but I tried to learn a couple different ways. Some ways did not work. Some ways did.
I look at the question and I look at the right answer. So I memorize the right answer. So, like, you know, when I took my tech, I printed out the Gordon West question pool, and it had the question, the multiple answers, and then at the bottom of it, it had the right answer. So I would look at that, read the question, and then I'd look at the answer and memorize that way. Other than that, that's the only way I know I can pass. And ham study is good. I need to get back on that. So
something I noticed, I was towards the end, I was jumping on hamexam.com, which is also free. And because it kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop, because the way that because I have kind of like a photographic memory, so I don't remember the words, but I remember how they're placed, and like I can visualize it.
Right.
And so it was in a different place, so it kind of taught me how to remember them in a different place as well. Once I rolled through a couple practice sessions, and then I did a couple tests on there, and once I was passing the test on there, and I did I think I passed like 9 in a row on hamstudy.org or whatever, or something like that, or 7 in a row.
Seth, isn't ham test online going?
Say again?
Ham test online or ham exam online? Is it way? Because
wait, you're breaking up on me, buddy. Is he breaking up for you, Greg?
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
I think you said, is it going away, right?
One of them was going away. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know which one. I don't think it's hamstudy.org.
No, it's not ham study.
I heard one of them's going away. I forgot the name of it. I don't remember.
But whoever like does that, obviously I paid for the app. That's
Did you do the ham study app or the hamstudy.org app?
Hamstudy.org app.
So
I rifled through that like. Yeah, I was just standing there in line for something.
So that's the guy. That's Richard. I think it's. Let me get his call sign.
Which one is it? Which one does the signal stick?
That's Richard. So that's K7 Bravo Kilo Delta 7 Bravo Charlie. He does signal stuff. He does ham study. He does exam tools, which is the pretty much the de facto online testing method.
And also, Rick, I kind of feel you on the tech questions. I literally, because it was before the internet, I bought flashcards, and my buddy Rick drove us to the fire station out in L.A., And I just was rifling through those before I went and took the test, and I think I only missed 2. And one of them I left blank, which is surprising, right, Seth?
Well, well, yeah. You don't want to leave it blank. Take a guess. Good.
Well, I was going through it so fast that because
Are you
that's
trying to
how
give
I
me-
take tests.
Are you trying to give me PTSD after what I witnessed on Saturday night?
What, being in the bathroom?
Well, no. You going through the test. The first thought in my head was slow the F down.
I heard you in my head. I told you resonated in my brain.
Oh, well, not real. Well, I mean, I wasn't really. You didn't hear me, but
No, but I'm just saying
you're imagining if I was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You were like resonating, and you weren't physically in my brain, but I could feel your presence going. He's going too fast.
Yeah.
And like I said in the story, I got like as soon as I saw the questions, I'm like, damn it. I had to get these ones. Those are the ones that I was getting wrong on the.
And I have no, and when you give the exam like that, you have no control. It's just a random test that you get.
Yeah,
So
it's just like, yeah.
Again, we don't see we as the volunteer examiners don't see the questions, so you see them.
And when I got the second test, like I said before, I got 3 in. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. Except I missed the one I should have gotten right.
Where do you put ground radials, Greg?
In the air. Damn it. And that's the one I should have got because I was one of the first ones I memorized.
Yep.
And I did that because
Ground is not air.
And I sent the video to KB2 UK. I think he watched it. And
Okay.
and he did change his QRZ page. I think he's
Did it amaze him that his neighbor basically tested you? Here's a little almost neighbor.
He did not comment on that.
Huh.
But my your other neighbor, my buddy Rich,
Yeah.
he did like the fact that that I got the general and stuff like that. But
So-
I don't know if I don't think I mentioned.
No, I haven't
that.
met him. Oh, you mentioned. You might have
Rick.
mentioned.
With grounds.
You take the ground radials, make trenches, you bury them in the ground, and there you go.
So, Greg, where do you want to play radio tonight?
Well, before I play radio, I'm going to tell you what my plan is for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a big day.
And I'm going to most likely miss it. Thanks, Greg.
I won't be streaming the part of me getting everything ready because I have to go outside and stuff, and it's just not going to be a good. I don't think it's going to be a good video. I should record it and piece it together, but I just want to get this thing on the air tomorrow. That's my plan. So
Okay.
I have the radio. I bought some ferret chokes.
Okay.
So I'm going to put them around the USB cable. What's up, HP? I'm going to put them around the USB cable, audio cable, some coax, stuff like that, obvious places, power cable. Then I'm going to put the antenna up, and I think I mentioned before that I'm not going to have much height at this point. I have RG8X going outside 100 feet of it, which I need to cut about 25 feet of it off of, which will probably give me, I think I looked on the calculator, another 10 watts. So that's pretty
Wait.
significant. What's that?
Okay.
That's a lot of power getting lost. I'm going to eventually get some, like, I don't know, LMR 400 going down there. I'm going to try to get the antenna up a little bit. But tomorrow the plan is get the radio, which I have a camera set up for it, which is right there. See that blank spot? There's going to hopefully be a radio in that tomorrow. Outside, just below where you see the California is where the antenna will be stretched out, which if I do a daytime stream, you might be able to see it.
Okay.
That's the other plan. So you guys get to see how to have it set up. You can see my antenna transmitting to you. How high? Probably like 6 feet. Not that high.
The G5RV?
Yeah.
Okay.
7300.
I have an end fed. Mine's a sloper, so that's what I
So-
have as my antenna as an antenna. But we'll see.
How high are you up?
I'd say so. At one end, at the low end, it's probably 5 or 6 feet. Because I think I told you I have like a public address speaker stand as the base, and then I have it into a tree 15, 20 feet.
Aren't you
Yeah.
in an apartment?
Yeah, but it's a private residence. My address has two separate legal occupancy areas, so there's a backyard basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in the backyard. So
And your owner is nice.
my landlord helped me
That's
keep it got a big ass rock for me, so because the tripod kept falling over, so he got me a rock and from his wherever he had and helped me tie it down. It hasn't tipped over since.
That's a good.
You got a nice
good owner.
landlord.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a nice landlord.
Yeah, so
So that's
Anyways.
the plan. And I'm gonna also. I don't know. What I'll do is I'll make a video of just. I'm not gonna talk over it, just to show you guys how it's set up and if I recall right, and I don't remember much of the GR5E I had before. It had a, what do they call that? A ladder.
Ladder line.
for the inverted V part or whatever, the
Ladder
feed
line.
line, where you go into the feed line. That part of that will be on the ground, which is a big no-no, which I know.
let me
But
ask you a question, Greg. Where is your old G5RV?
well, I left it out there.
Oh, boy.
I went on a trip, and then I don't have anywhere I could put it up higher.
Well, Terry has a suggestion. Get a pulley.
Where I'm going to pull it up from, I have nowhere to put it up higher though.
Don't you? Is that go back to the outside house view? Is
Those
that
are
palm?
those are not my yard.
The palm trees are not your yard.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the problem.
So where's your X50? It's on the second story, right?
Yep.
Why can't you attach the G5RV somehow?
As I can't get up there.
Nope, David
Well,
Rice.
how'd you get up there? How'd you get up there to install that?
I paid somebody.
Huh?
I paid somebody that's a climber.
Uh,
An antenna installer.
I think my internet's crapping out.
Did you get that part there, Sam?
No, I didn't.
I paid somebody that was an antenna installer,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and he was very expensive.
Okay. I was wondering. I
but-
thought you did the work yourself.
I did everything but put it up there. I ran all the cable. I mean, he dropped it down, but I ran all the cable and did it all nice and neat. A push-up pole, but I have nowhere to attach it. That's the problem.
I feel like at this point you're gonna. Yeah, I mean,
And I have to also kind of make it
ground vertical.
temporary.
Say something like a. I was almost gonna say like get one of the antennas I use for portable, like and try something like that, but.
I might, but I
see
think the GR5V will probably do G5RV. Sorry,
Yeah.
will probably do better than those, but it's not going to do as good as if it was up
Yeah.
all the way.
Are you gonna get for your 7300? You're gonna get a battery, like a BioNO, so you can do portable.
Um,
And
Well, he's got a battery for his Tesla.
that's true.
I-
And you have a portable, and you have all the power pole connectors, right? Or the
I have
power
no-
connectors.
I have no tree to put it to. There's like let's see if it's probably dark now. But
No,
on the
that-
bottom right corner where the E is in house, there's like a planter decoration that is wood, and I put it on the top of that. But wifey does not want to have like any permanent antenna like that. So I am restricted by, number one, it's got to come down. And number two, I can't get it up that high. At least that I can do like a temporary type deal. So it's going to be like POTA basically in my backyard. A temporary setup till I can figure something out. Maybe I could put something underneath the eave or one of those ham stick things or whatever people are talking about. Or
You're gonna need a counterpoise if you do the ham stick.
Yeah, but isn't the hamstick's only allowed for one band? It's not like a
Yeah, so
like
if
a
you change it out,
G5RV. You can do multiple bands, but a hamstick.
I don't
you
have
gotta
100
have
feet to work with, buddy.
You got to buy multiple ham sticks to run each band, and every time you want to switch a band, you got to go out there and unscrew it and then put a new one on, or to switch out.
A buddy.
So
bowl.
hey,
I have a buddy.
That's the one you took down to Florida, right?
Yeah, I have a buddy stick. Terry, are you
the
referring
buddy
to the buddy stick or the buddy pole? There's two different models. Greg, give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the website. But I know, Greg. I know you love just spending money.
hey, hex beam, get a hex beam. I'm
Buddy
kidding.
pole.
You run a ham stick on your porch with a counterpoise. I don't know. I'm going to play with this and see how it does. Just let me see how this does. I know I heard people on 20 meter, and I want to say I heard people on 40 meter at night. I think.
When you had your old radio? You mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember one field day. We had a bucket truck, and we had an extended
Holy
G5 RV.
shit.
That's the buddy pole.
You
The
took
buddy
that
stick.
down to Florida?
No, not that one.
Oh.
The Buddy Stick Pro, which I just gave you a link to now, that's the one I brought down to Florida. That's $279, and that's the one I just packed. I just packed it for my mystery destination.
So
That's
that'd
a good one.
probably actually work a little bit better. Now, what does a feed line just plug into right here?
On the Buddy pole, I don't know where the feed line goes to. Well, does the Buddy pole include a feed line? Because my Buddy Stick Pro included a 25-foot feed line. Let me see. There is a manual here. And the only thing with the Buddy Stick, I think, in the pole, you're gonna have to, if you want to change the band you're on, you have to adjust the antenna. So
Oh, see, I wouldn't.
you want an end fed or something where you can just change it and
I could just do an antenna tune.
And
That's
and
why
the,
I
and the
went-
yep.
yeah.
Wait. The yep. Hey Scott, the yep to what? And Terry, the yep to what?
Yes and yes. I think you're reading your mind there about the. God damn, that is expensive. Feed point.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to remember they're on a delay.
yeah. Well, Mr. Scott doesn't have to be, but Mr. Scott would have to talk.
I saw him moving.
That's true. You actually saw his face. You know,
I
was that
saw
the?
his face.
I mean, it could have. You sure it wasn't a deep fake?
No. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try this out with the what's that thing called? G5RV, sorry, and see how that works. I still have the hooks up from before, by the way. I made contacts all the world, every continent but
Antarctica.
and Antarctica. So I think it will do okay. I'm actually more worried about how much nasty RFI is going to be in my shack with all this audio, because I was just on sideband and you guys were hearing me. I was cutting out my audio, so I'm going to put a little more effort into trying to eliminate some of the RFI before I go on. Hopefully tomorrow. And then I'll work with the antenna. I plan on getting better feed line for it. Although Scott says the RG8X is good enough. Yes, they do. My new ones do, because they put in... I bought more expensive inverters, so they'll transfer the power quicker. And it turns out those inverters are a lot more dirty than my original ones. I have 20. My original setup, I had 24 panels. I have 24 panels, and I was doing like 35 kilowatt hour for the day, and now I added 12, and those are almost doing 30. That's how it's more efficient. Those new panels are with the inverters and everything. The better inverters, it transfers the power more efficiently, so I have less loss. But I'm going to try this. God, I hope this thing works. I wish I can do it right now.
David, okay.
So
You could do it, Greg. You could figure out how to mount up the G5RV in the park. Get a bio-NO. Get for
I
your
plan
power.
on I definitely plan on doing that. I actually want to do it with WA6QXA over from Long Beach. We want to meet up at the Chino Hills State Park, which is about 10 miles away from me. How are you hooking up hooking the ladder line to your radio? It's going through RG8X. It's 100 feet of cable too. I am not in a good situation here for HF. That's why I was mentioning it. Do you get 20 meter at night?
Depends on the time of year.
What were you guys on that one night that we were listening to the SDR?
That was that 7200? Was that 40?
Oh, it was 40.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait to make antenna to antenna contact.
I want to
with
work
Sam when he gets his general
in the year 2047.
Oh wow!
I mean, Greg. I know you held up your end of the bargain.
Are you proud of me though?
I am still shocked.
I just didn't want you to give me crap about it anymore, and now I can almost do everything I want to do with extra, but I definitely want to get my extra. It's in the back of my head right now, but it's not the center of attention like the general was. Because I felt a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I had a governor on my race car. Well, on 40, do you hit...
At night, I've hit stuff on 40 here.
Are you going to work more phone? I might do a little both. I want to do some FT8 because I know it's easier to make the contacts.
Especially on a bad day.
Exactly. And what my plan is to do is to get a few of you guys out here that can do HF. Phone is more funner.
I want to try to get you on sideband. When the conditions are right and all that stuff.
I would love to do that.
That'd be awesome.
That would be.
I sent.
I probably have to control myself from cursing, saying, "Holy crap, this actually works."
Well, didn't you make contact with Scott?
Scott, I've worked Scott over FT8. Scott has heard me, I think, on 15 or 17 meters, but I wasn't hearing him.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Anyway,
yeah. So my plan is to get a few guys out here. Maybe we can get on the DStar XLX reflector, and we can talk on the radio there, and try to work out if we can get on HF somewhere, and maybe that will encourage somebody,
yeah,
like yourself or somebody that doesn't have their license that's watching, maybe because there are a few you girls or guys or whatever you identify as. If you identify as the Easter Bunny or a Santa Claus or whoever.
Ho, ho, ho.
And one thing I'll comment on, if those of you want to take the test and having problems trying to find a test session, reach out to me and I have some strings I can pull and do some testing, if we can make an appropriate time or a matching time.
Oh, yeah, I could just picture myself going to the gym tomorrow morning. I just got my general ham radio license. I'm walking there with my Yaesu hat on.
That's going to turn to smoking ape away. Don't do that.
I'll wear my my YouTube shirt. You picture that?
God, do you want to give me trauma?
I won't go.
Hey, come to Huntsville with the Yaesu hat on. I guarantee you, one person YouTuber that's gonna walk away from me is a smoking ape.
Hey Jim, I haven't seen you in a chat in a little while. Good to see you.
Hey Jim.
I maybe I can work Jim.
I think Jim. I think Jim's got some work to do, buddy.
Oh, he's a technician? I thought he's a
Nope.
extra, no?
Nope.
What?
Jim's got to join the party.
Jim. Let's see how many of you we can get up to general by the end of the summer.
Yeah,
Let's do a challenge. What's up, Edgar?
Because the clubhouse is doing extra by April for all of us in here. Let's try to pull for. Let's see who can go from tech to general by summer.
So Sam, are you going to join that challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I can incentivize something.
We'll have to discuss that offline, Greg. I have some ideas.
I do too. Edgar, I wish I can work you. I think we're too close, but I just left your area. I worked at your former QTH.
Where's Edgar at?
Edgar's in L.A.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was right where I was at like 4 hours ago.
That won't work.
Sam, there you go. Terry's an examiner.
So
He's an executor.
Terry, I know a lot of VEs. Trust me. All these Discords I'm a part of, yeah, I've got a lot of people.
I might be a VE soon. You never know. Boy.
But you can only Seth. Since he's a general,
he can only sign technician exam. He can only sign technician exams.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Well, unless
no. If you get your extra, then you can test general.
Yeah.
And techs.
Yes, I can.
So.
So, one quick second. Let's take a look at this outside real quick.
Wow, that's a bright light. What's those two bright? Why do they have those two bright lights?
Those two bright lights are actually part. Oops, let me go back here. Are part of the camera system. It's the night vision, which I thought I put tape over, but it's a beautiful night outside.
But whose lights are those?
It's part of the camera system. Mine.
That doesn't go in their house or anything like that.
No,
right?
no, it's the night vision light.
Okay.
So, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So I'm hoping to work, you folks. I want to use. I don't want to leave out anybody that are not able to get on the general bands. So I'm going to hopefully be on the XLX reflector and talking on HFs. I can use that as a go between. All right, Martin.
Well, when the bands are dead, I mean, yeah, you can go back to DStar and whatnot. But
I have multiple radios and I have multiple inputs on my.
So, are you going to get a second foot switch and
It's sitting right behind here, I think.
So you got all that
what?
set up.
I don't think the foot switch is coming in for a little bit.
So what microphone are you using?
That one he's using.
And then how are you going to switch it? Oh, I guess you're going to have to.
I'm an audio guy. No. Don't worry about that.
Seth,
it's already done.
Seth, with a mixer board,
I got to be temporary.
You got a right and left channel.
I'm not using a mixer board though.
Oh, you're not?
Nope. I don't use the mixer board to feed it.
So how you gonna pipe it in?
Very carefully. The same way I'm piping into my radio right now.
Are you using the USB thing? USB cable to?
I have no USB
9700. No, the radio side.
No, I'm going to use it the same. I'm wiring it the same way I have my 9700.
All right, so for the folks,
I thought I've told you. Sorry.
No, for the folks in here how are you doing what you're doing?
What I have right now, I have this microphone right here feeding a Avalon preamp. Before the preamp, I have what they call a passive mic splitter, which the reason why I say passive is it's able to send a non-transformered audio feed from the microphone to the preamp where I have a fat head right here, a feet head or whatever they call it. So that's feeding through the splitter, and I have one output going to my 9700 and the transformed or the direct out was which we refer to as going to my mixer.
Okay.
So I can unplug the mixer totally and still be on the air with this microphone.
Okay.
And the other reason why I did that is for safety reasons. So I don't get you guys talking on there or music or an FU or it is a combination of a bunch of different reasons why I did it. And a lot of it has to do with just keeping it isolated. That's the only thing I want on the air. I don't want anything else by mistake. And also, when you run it through a mixer, you transform the impedance a lot because the impedance on the output of the mixer is different from the input of the impedance for the radio.
Yeah.
So you get
because
you just get some fidelity loss.
I've got a buzz eliminator coming out of So my channel 1 is the Shure MV7, and it's in the right side of the mixer. So I'm plugged into channel 1, out of the mixer into the buzz eliminator, into the howl adapter to my radio. So there's different ways you can do it, but I wasn't sure how you're gonna run 2 radios with that one mic. I didn't even think, as long as I've been in the industry, about a splitter. It totally crossed my mind.
Yeah. So yeah, I like to route audio, and I have some really big plans to replace this poor mixer that is now broken. I now have 2 dead channels on it.
2
dead channels. Well, I dropped the camera on one of them, and the preamp died on another.
Oh wow!
I thought extras do that to text. Oh, I've been a ham radio operator for 57 years, and I still don't know anything.
That's called OEMs.
Those are lids,
OEMs.
right?
Yeah, lids or OEMs. Oh, back in my day, we did it this way.
Who cares? This is the new way. Your radio has a balance in. That's good because the impedance will match then. But I can actually, if I did that, if that was the case with this 9700, which I don't think it is, I think the 7610 might have a balance in. I could take the output of I have 2 different outputs of my Avalon, my preamp, and I could use it. Digital isn't real. Yeah, it is. It's through the. What's not real about it? You can hear it, right? That's what I always say to my daughter, because she always says it's not real. You can touch it, right? Well, then it is real.
Talk about OEMs. Here we go.
1 second.
Sorry, Jim.
Hold on a second. If you guys want to talk for just a second.
Greg, are you going on the throne?
No, I'm just going to stand over it real quick.
Oh, okay.
It's a 10-100, not a 10-300 or 10-200.
Well, Rick's. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. So Seth, you've got the Buddy.
I have the Buddy Stick, the
Pro,
the Buddy Stick Pro. Yeah, that's what I brought. Do you remember that 6 months ago when I was with Greg in Florida? That's what I brought down with me.
So I haven't watched. I've watched a video about it, but what comes the kit comes with a stand.
Yeah, it comes with almost everything you need, but The one thing it does not come with is there's a radiating wire you got to attach to it, and you have to make sure there's some elevation to it, and it doesn't come with like a pole or something to elevate that. So when I've used it, I've had to like put the handle on like a tree branch or a tabletop or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it doesn't come with like what the Buddy Hex with the stand. Okay. So
wait, hold on a second. Let's ask Greg a question. Let's see. Let's embarrass him. Watch this. Hold on.
Wait a second.
Hey, Greg.
Right, go ahead.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes. I didn't touch anything. My hands are actually still a little bit wet.
So that's
You probably see a
is
little bit
that
of
small?
shininess. You don't have to touch anything. Come on.
Is that small?
No, it's not. I don't care if it's small or not. It still does the job. What do you got? What are you talking about? What's small?
I don't know what Sam's coming up with.
This is a family show, Sam.
Except when it's not.
Well,
I might need a note
I
for
didn't say what I wanted to say. I
Go
was
ahead and say
being.
it.
I know. No, it's a family show. I said it's that small. You don't have to touch it.
Well, there's ways of not.
Now,
Electric fence posts.
anyway, you're fixing to drop. What the heck is that?
You got a mail from some. Are you talking about Terry? Or are you talking about what Greg's opening?
This
Yeah, what
right
Greg's
here,
opening.
what I'm opening.
Is that feed line or is that the antenna?
This is the first off, before I start, I am not sponsored by any of these guys or anything, but this is the
Oh, you got a Palomar Engineer
RFI
okay.
kit.
Nice.
Nice.
So this was like $60 shipping, something like
From
that.
HRO?
Directly from them.
Oh, from Palomar? Okay. Well, Palomar is also California, right?
They're just down the 15 by
How
St. Marcos.
Oh, that's where Palomar is?
They're close to it, yeah. They're
okay.
Escondido area, I think, or Poway, something like that. I'll open up the other one too. Not the big one though. I'm saving that for tomorrow.
Open it all.
All right, there. I was kind of bummed I didn't get to open up the bagels. I got to talk to my wife about that.
You know, I was also disappointed, Greg. I was also disappointed that you got a heads up that they were coming.
Well, you could thank UPS for that.
I know.
So,
I know.
So, all right. So, Seth, how come he got a heads up?
Because when he has the UPS My Choice, and what happened is the bagel store, when they created the label, it gave him a heads up. Hey, you got a package coming.
So this is
okay.
the adapter to XLR and what is it, 8-pin, something like that? Or yeah, I think it's 8-pin or 6-pin.
Now Jim
I
is
thought
from. Now hold on a second. Now I just realized Jim is from New York, or used to be in New York. Maybe he can get some bagels from H&H. And being that he's from New York and he's had bagel experience, he could tell me if they were, if they were worth the price. Not that I'm plugging any particular store, but hey, Greg, I think you found some new laptop stickers for your laptop.
Nah, I'm not a big sticker guy. I do have a couple.
You know what I also thought I was going to do, and I just realized I have on my desk before.
Oh, this does 1,500 feet or 1,500 watts. It only goes down to 10 megahertz. I thought it goes down further than that.
So it goes down. It does roughly around 30 meters.
So it does 20 meters, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Looks like this got this looks a little bit different than one I had before. Look at this. You know what? I think they improved this, didn't they, since the last? This is like a second version of it. Anyways, I have enough to get on the air. I can, but I'm not. I would love to, but now I'm really wanting to do it. What was I going to say? Looks like Gabe was sending me some info on the flagpole. Automatic payment. What? Sorry. I got 9 million emails all of a sudden. But yeah, this is the G5R
That's the mini,
V
right?
Junior. It's MFJ is the make, or I think they bought them out. It was somebody else that made it. So I'm
Cool.
ready to go on the air. Let's do it.
I can't. Yeah. This is gonna open up so much stuff. I honestly think this is a starting point. Hopefully, Mr. Scott is available tomorrow night, and he can get you started on FT8 once you get all the antenna laid.
Am I gonna have? I gotta figure out. I gotta get a USB cable. It does 40 too.
Yeah. We also need. Is Gabe still in the chat? Our good friend Gabe. Your good friend Gabe.
He might be. He likes the Taco Bell dog, by the way.
Oh yeah. Gabe. I keep joking that you need that Greg has to learn about logging in amateur radio. It's time. There
was a log. I made a log at Dodger Stadium earlier today.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, let's see what this band does. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to mention, guys. I'm not going to be running a ground on this right now, which is probably not the best idea, especially for RFI. Yes, the Junior. There's two things I plan on doing in the future that will probably help my antennas in radio and RFI situation. Number one, I'm going to run a ground wire outside, and I'm going to get an 8-foot pole from a grounding pole from Home Depot, which I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm going to probably do it on some time off, which I have this summer, hopefully. Run a ground out, and then when I do that, I'm also going to change the feed line to maybe LMR 400. That will improve my loss a lot, almost by 10% as far as what I looked at. But the first thing I'm going to do is cut off 25 feet of excess cable, because I can almost reach. I don't know if you guys can see. So the cable is going to come out where the C in Chino is, and it goes well past the right side of the camera, another 10 feet. So definitely need to get a little bit better cable situation there. And that's going to be the 7300 camera, by the way. Where is...
You know the sign that says coming soon?
I should.
Or, you should have done, Greg, you should print out your CSCE and put it there as like a placeholder.
But I also have, you can see your face in here too. I have the picture of the 7300 there on my stream deck.
But the thing is, you don't have my signature like you could. My signature's on your CSCE. I signed it.
Should I put a bagel there instead?
Yeah, you could do that.
Instead of your face?
Sure.
I do have a good picture of you, though.
From?
I'd like to share.
Oh, no.
You're like, oh, no. Oh, no. Look at this guy. Remember, you ever seen this guy on the internet? That's a good Photoshop right there, isn't it? Because you're like looking the right way and everything, and you got the smile.
Oh, God.
Is that, you guys like that?
Oh, God. Anyways.
So
we go and play radio today, Greg?
Oh, yeah. I'm actually on 30 Charlie. Yeah. Looks like there is a... All right. Looks like we got a New Zealand station in there. Let's see if I can...
Wait, what's Gabe's call sign? Isn't it K6N?
K6N, yeah.
There's a KI6N. You have it off by one character.
I don't think I've ever met them before. I don't know a KI6N. I know there's an N9NJS.
Yeah, what about Lee?
What's up, Mike? That'd be cool, Mike. I appreciate everybody that does VE. Everybody, has their own little way of contributing to the hobby, so to speak. Some people do it by I'm trying to do this by like, hey, check you guys see what I'm doing in real time and fumbling around. You guys watch me upgrade. Well, not physically, but saw me do some testing and stuff like that.
Hey, Greg, you can put that photo up.
Okay. I just didn't. I gotta. You know what? I'm not set up for that right now.
Okay.
I lost some space in my Stream Deck because I added that thing. I have to redo this, but no, I'm actually on 30 Charlie. My bad. So I'm on 30 Charlie right now. It looks like I can see a KI6N. Wow.
Greg, did you just forget what I was talking about like 2 minutes ago?
No, but I didn't really realize where you got that from.
Garden Grove. I know where that's at.
Garbage Grove. They actually live not that far apart from KO6N.
Near Huntington Beach.
Like the Truman Show. All right, let's see if I can get on here. See if I can make some contacts, which I didn't make any time. Did I make any last time? No, I just talked on 344 Charlie. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
Crickets.
Someone said something happened on 30 Charlie. I don't remember who.
What happened on 30 Charlie?
They had some drama going on. They're saying that's like the 11 meters of...
Oh.
All right. Well, maybe I'll go over to 1 Charlie. How does that sound? How does that sound there, Sam?
It sounds awesome.
I'm trying to do it on my phone here. The IRC BB. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see if this works.
Link to REF001 Charlie.
They talk about Brandon and stuff. I'll wait here for just a moment and see if anybody pops in here. Yeah, so as I was saying, the other thing is I'm going to get a digital mixer in here, which will be a little bit less receptive to RFI.
So you're putting a digital in there?
I'm going to get a digital mixer that has Dante network audio.
What mixer are you going with?
Yamaha DM3.
Okay.
DM3D, sorry. DM3D. D for Dante. I think 22 channels of Dante.
So, all right. So, explain to me what my PreSonus and that. Explain the difference.
Just newer technology.
But it's the same.
No, it has way more options, and
okay,
you can route way more because you had the same mixer as I had before, which I liked the way it sounded, but there's the electronics in it were, I think, a little subpar as far as latency.
Right.
It didn't have a lot of ins and outs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a little bit handicapped.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out the difference.
Not too far off. Yeah, it's the band area for the. Oh, I got to print out the band plan too. Forgot about that.
Seth, send the band plan.
Set up the band plan. You got to print it out.
I've got the band plan Seth sent me.
DACs for analog inputs. There is analog inputs, yes. I think there's 16 analog inputs. I'm going to route. So I'm going to get, I have virtual Dante audio card on this computer, which is the M1. I also have virtual audio card on the older Mac. And I also have Dante Via and Dante Controller. So I'll be able to route stuff out of my mixer directly into the computers with no sound cards. Not a one. And there should be less latency and less processing power on the computers because of that. Oh, look at you. You're in the chat.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 1 Charlie from the city of Chino in California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
I've been in the chat. That pinned message you posted was the second attempt.
I was busy talking, so I haven't been watching the whole time.
I know.
So is this going to be another one of my nights that I don't make any contacts whatsoever? So tonight's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, it is Wednesday.
So it's 8:38. So I wonder if 14 Charlie's still working.
You know what you need to do is you need to get on when Josh and them do Ham Nation. They do a 14 Charlie net about 30 minutes before Ham Nation ends.
I thought it was after.
No, it's 30 minutes before Ham Nation ends. So yeah, on like, all right, so next Wednesday, if you're off, get on 14 Charlie and get in on that one and live stream it.
I don't want to crash his live stream.
Oh, you're not going to crash it. Heck.
Well, that's his thing, you know. I don't want to.
No, he's not even on there.
Really?
R-E-S
Yes.
0
But I thought he's
4 Charlie.
He said that he doesn't deal with any of these nets. He's not a part of them. It's just there's his admins or whatever they run the nets and all that. He is not a part of them. So yeah, next Wednesday, if you're off, get in there and join us and live stream it.
I think I'm actually Am I working next Wednesday? Yeah. I don't know if I want. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to talk about that offline. I might feel a little bit weird about that. I'll explain why.
I understand.
Looks like I'm on 14 Charlie. Everything says I am, so this is clear now.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 14 Charlie from the city of Chino to 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Always a long day today.
Not set up quite yet. This is where the radio is going to go eventually. It's not quite there yet. It's sitting behind me actually, which it's in that box, but I am not energetic enough to get on it and hook it up. I cannot believe that I'm not making a contact on DStar again. I feel dirty. There goes Rick.
I feel bad you're not making contacts. I'll talk to you.
Thank you. This is Greg, K6EGG for Rick, KD7NHM.
God, I shut my brain off already. Thank you very much. Maybe you can get it done before the summer, and or maybe even before.
Well, Greg, if he doesn't answer, I'll answer after you give him another try. November Tango 7, Quebec.
Hey there, Greg. Nice to hear you in there. NT7Q. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, get it before
Hey, it's good talking with you.
field day.
The significant other, the YL, is studying for her technician test, and so next month she's planning on taking the test. So hopefully by then she'll be able to talk to you, and then hopefully we can try to do the SonoBus thing again. Since I figured out where the noise came from, it came from the Cisco switch I had on when you were saying you could hear the buzz.
Yeah, I actually have, Greg, I have some good plans for that SonoBus program, which I'm looking forward to. That's going to be hopefully happen by the end of the summer. I'm going to get a digital soundboard with a Dante hooked to it, and I'm going to be able to send multi-channels through SonoBus. So you're going to be able to hear my radio individually, my mic individually, any type of sound effects or anything like that. So I'm really looking forward to playing with that a little bit.
That would be cool. I wonder if that would work with my Scarlet, where I can assign those different channels to different parts of the Scarlet and have them individualized here as well.
You absolutely can. I'm actually doing it right now. I have my first channel, which is minus all of you guys, or minus the people that are in the SonoBus, which is called a mix minus. I have the second channel going to Discord, which is minus the Discord people, and plus the SonoBus people. So the SonoBus people that are on SonoBus can talk to people on Discord, but through my mixer, if that makes sense.
Totally. So are you live streaming now?
You're live. We just looked at your mug on from your QRZ with your looks like you're on top of a tower.
Yeah, that's me. I've been really busy lately, so I haven't had a chance to hop on your live stream and watch it. A couple of times you popped up on your live stream while I was at work, so I could see the thing pop up on my. Oh man, he's doing this while I'm at work, so I couldn't watch it. But yeah, we've been doing a whole upgrade at work, so I've been just pounding heavy on that. We're doing a whole complete upgrade of their VHF communication system for sheriff and fire and the rest of the city. So it's been a really big project, and so we're 2 months into it. We still got about another month and a half to go before it's fully cut over.
Take care, Jim. You have a good evening, man, and appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I hear you, man. I've been working at minimum 50-hour work weeks the last 6 weeks or so, probably 8 weeks. And next week is probably another 60-hour work week, not including commuting. And I've been studying for my general and just dealing with some family stuff all at the same time. So I know what you're feeling.
Yeah, but for me, I normally work 4/10s, but yeah, with that 50-hour work week, I've been at 5/10s, but the last couple of Fridays I didn't have to work, but after this Friday, I'm going to have to start working five 10-hour work weeks for the next probably 2 months. But hey, you know what? For every 10-hour day gives me 15 hours of comp time, so I can use that for vacation. Carnival cruising, man. That's where it is.
I hear you on that there, buddy. I wish I had the same deal, but I'm basically work when I can because I'm freelance, and you never know when the train will pull into the station, at least the gravy train, that is. So I might as well work when I can, and then if I get some time off, I get some time off, and I'll play more radio if that's the case at this point. Got all right as of now. I got most of my bills paid for the summer, so it should be good. Now everything will be pretty much going to the saving, and hopefully take some time off in October if things keep staying busy. But get at it, and I hope I think you are you're an extra, right? If I recall.
You making fun of me?
No.
Yeah, firm. Hence the 2x1 call sign.
That's what I was guessing there. So I hope I can. I think we're further enough away. We can probably work some HF here in the coming weeks if you have available time.
Yeah, take care, Jesse. Thanks for stopping by and being a part of
Absolutely.
the live stream.
And I've been an extra class for 20 years, so I know code. So I have a granite tile plate that has my call sign on it. It says no code extra, KNOW. That's one of my favorite modes. And I spend probably 90% of my time on HF and running CW pretty much majority of that whole time. Good.
Copy that. Well, hopefully, when things calm down for you a little bit and we can figure out timing, we can play some SonoBus and HF at the same time and maybe make something happen. I'm really looking forward to connecting with you folks on antenna to antenna, so to speak. I think we almost did. You heard me on the space station, I think, right? Was that correct?
Yeah, I haven't heard you talk to the space station yet, but I've only talked to the space station a couple times, and the YL was like shocked. She's like, "You can talk to the International Space Station?" I'm going, "Yes, you can."
For a couple seconds, literally. Yeah, I explained that to my wife, and she's like, "What?" Yeah, so that sounds good, man. I hope all is well, and I definitely want to play some SonoBus with you, especially when I get that digital mixer in there. I can send all kinds of different feeds. The virtual sound card is a really amazing thing, and so is a Dante. I don't have to have any USB devices to convert the audio in. So once it goes digital, it stays digital till it hits where a point is at. So a little less latency and a little bit more clarity too.
So that's getting rid of the.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now I'm just trying not to tear up because my dog just walked in and just blew a fart. So I'm just like, "Oh, get out of my ham shack."
What do I say to that?
Oh, boy.
Well, okay. Well, I hope you just didn't eat, and I guess it's better than your wife doing it, I guess. But good to hear you in here. I'm gonna get clear off 14 for a little bit, but I appreciate you jumping in and saying hi, Greg, with 1G, actually technically 2Gs. NT7Q. This is Greg, K6EGG down the coast in Southern California from you.
And I know he's up in he's in northern Nevada, by the way.
Hi, Greg. You have a good one. 73. It's always a pleasure to talk with you, especially when we talk on SonoBus. And you can thank the YL for telling me that you were on, because we were sitting there talking about something else and she saw your call sign pop up on the hotspot. And then she goes, "Hey, look, there's your buddy." So that's why I went ahead and go, "Oh, crap, I'll go ahead and turn on the 9700. And I did. And there you were. All right. You take care and enjoy the live streaming. And have a good one, 73, and I'll catch your live stream here in a little bit. NT7Q.
Copy that, Greg. K6EGG on 14 Charlie is now clear.
All right. Keep in mind, last night I didn't get to bed till, I don't know, midnight, and I got up at 5:30, which I normally get up early anyways. And what were you saying about... Right, he started talking. I think there's a little bit of delay, so you didn't know he started talking. I asked you to stop there for a second. What were you saying?
I forgot.
It's all right. We got to get you some Mountain Dew there. And I'm still tired after drinking this energy drink, by the way. That's how tired I am. I think this is my end of my 13-day run.
So you're drinking energy drink, but you're not drinking Red Bull.
No. I wanted something lighter.
Okay.
Just a little bit lighter. I didn't need a full boost. I needed just something to get me over the hump into the 9 o'clock hour. because I only get about 4. And like I said, this is the last day of 13 days in a row. So got a day off, and I think I do 7 or 8 in a row, and then another day. No, wait. No, I work 3 days in a row, and I get a day off, and then I work like 16 days in a row. So it's going to be busy.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
But I'll have some nights off. This Sunday night, I'm going to be on, but I'll be on much later because I'm going to cook some hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill because it's supposed to be like 90 degrees on Sunday here. So I like to burn the hot dog just a little bit to get a little bit of extra snap on it.
I like my hot dogs with a little blackening, and so yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I just decided not to do it.
No, no. This is a G show. This is a rated G show.
So something else I want to do this summer, and I want to do something like unique. I want to merge my 2 or 3 hobbies together into one thing. I like doing video production and audio stuff. I like radio, obviously.
Yeah.
And I also like smoking meat. So I might smoke meat.
Do you have a smoker?
Yeah, I have like 3 smokers.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just only seen pictures of the grill. I didn't know you had an actual smoker. Damn it, Matt.
Well, he took the words right out of my mouth. By the way, anybody new watching tonight here on, where are we at here? On YouTube. Duh. Don't forget. See, I'm losing it. I'm going to turn into a. What's up, man? I'm turning into a pumpkin here because it's almost 9 o'clock. I was basically on East Coast time today. I don't know. Is Seth still in here? By the way, Seth is going to be leaving the country. He's going somewhere very far away.
Seth is in SonoBus.
I'm here.
But
yeah, I know he's packing. So
I'm packing. So what are you upset because you're on East Coast time for the last couple of days?
Pretty much. I had early call times and.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had to work with your people.
I'm sorry. My people are paying you money. I'm sorry, Greg.
They're nice people, by the way.
Seth
I had a bad day at work today too.
fudge.
I'm just gonna ignore that. But I did mention that on the way home from work today. Didn't I, Seth?
What was this? What was the?
I referred to something about fudge. Arrow. What's up, Arrow? I work with Arrow, by the way.
I don't think he was talking about the hot dogs.
No.
Get that joke.
I work with Arrow. Arrow works on a pretty popular TV show. I don't know if he wants me to say it or not, but I'm sure probably 95% of you have watched at least one episode of it in your life.
Is it a current show?
Yep. Very popular. I'm going to say it's in the mornings on CBS. But yeah, good dude. Known him for a while. You were technically my boss a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
But anyways, plan on being on tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. Hopefully, if I can get this all working.
Hopefully you can.
Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I got to do tomorrow. I got to do some laundry. I got to do some normal stuff. I got to get a workout in. I got to go to the grocery store. And then I'm going to try to do a little bit of ham radio stuff. And I think I've got about an hour to get it all done. I have. Go ahead.
Go ahead, caller.
Price is Right. Very popular show, right? See, everybody knows what the Price is Right is. I used
Price
to like
is wrong, bitch.
I used to want to like skip school so I can watch it. Bob Barker and his big old giant microphone thing and
Oh God.
But so plan on being on tomorrow. I'm gonna get some rest so I can get up early and get a bunch of this stuff done. So the other thing is I gotta wait to put up the antenna until after my gardener's leave. So I'm kind of dependent on how far I can get with that. My foot switch is not going to be in tomorrow, so I'm going to use the old school if I do get on. But I think I have enough to get me in trouble tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it.
This is scary.
Oh
This is very, very scary.
Most important thing, Seth, You have a very safe flight.
Thank
And we're
you.
not going to give away where you're at.
Nope. And let's see. Can I give any hints of what? The only thing I could say is you cannot legally operate RF on that in this destination.
Even with a general?
Even with a general, you need to be an extra.
Oh, wow.
Is it in this hemisphere? Is it in this?
It's in this hemisphere. It's in the northern hemisphere.
So it's not
So you
Australia
take-
or Africa then?
So you're taking the Basic Pro.
And I want
But you could be going to the Middle East too, right?
I could be.
Okay, so or China.
That's
China.
I can rule out China.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Japan?
I can't rule that out.
All right.
boy.
Well, I'm looking. I'm hoping you go east. Well,
Do I
sorry,
need-
it would be west for me.
Do I need to put you in my ham alerts?
Yeah, but I'm actually surprised you know what that ham alerts is, Sam.
Jesus.
Come on, man. I've got Mike. I've got Jason. I've got Frank.
Are you
I
going to
know
be?
what ham.
Matt has a question for you. Is
What?
you going to be drinking Bud Light in Thailand?
I'm not going to be drinking Bud Light, period.
You going to see the ping pong show?
No,
No, you know what the ping pong show is?
I have an idea.
You're not going down to Juarez, Mexico, are you?
Nope.
You can see donkeys too. That's a myth for TJ. It's in Juarez where that happens, as far as I heard.
All right,
So, are you going to be with us on SonoBus?
I
Or-
am going to try. I also make no guarantees on what microphone I'm bringing with me.
I hope. I hope it's a sure.
I don't. I have
bring
to
the
see.
bring the shirt. No. Bring the shirt. Make it happen.
But I know how it is to travel. I get
Yeah.
it. But you're going to be there for what?
2 weeks. 2 weeks for work.
2
weeks for work.
Oh, I thought it
Another
was.
week for 3 weeks. A third week is vacation or.
It's the audio program they're coming in on. It's like super not delayed. But he'll be in a place far away going through like international servers and stuff. So there might be some not so
Delay.
good stuff. Yeah. We'll see how it works.
You'll just have to bring me in via phone.
I can, or Discord seems to have a little bit better
Yeah,
connection.
Discord would work. Again, my primary internet connection in my mystery place is going to be.
You've seen
cellular.
it. Wait a minute. You've seen it in TJ? I thought that was in Juarez. Wow. You know what he's referring to? Do you have donkey
boy.
sound effects?
Nope. It'll have to be next time.
Matt probably knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I was at. Ping pong. You got to get ping pong sound effects going. That's it. Can you work on that? Donkeys. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's about as close.
Do you know what movie that's from?
That's about the closest I can get tonight.
Oh. All right. Well. All right. Sorry if this was not that entertaining as far as radio. I did talk to. I heard Rick on 14 and obviously Greg I talked to for a few minutes. But hopefully play some HF tomorrow.
I can't. I am still in shock.
I haven't been down there since the 90s.
Me too.
You get your head chopped off down there now.
Oh,
And I got sick off a bacon dog really bad. I was
Oh.
super drunk off Dos Equis. And
Oh boy.
I had a bacon dog when I was waiting to go through customs on the way back or immigration or whatever it is. And I made it across the border into what is it, San Ysidro, and I just like blah.
after you cleared immigration or before?
After, because you don't want to be doing that with going through immigration. You're going to be in some serious, you know what. Coming across drunk, across an international border is not a good thing.
Do you have first-hand experience with that?
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
That's where I used to go down to drink because it was cheap. You can get like a beer for $1.
Was that also because was it 18 versus 21 or something like that? Does that matter?
I went down before. I think I went down before I was 21, but I think I was 20, so it didn't really. I wasn't a big drinker, but they would hold your head back and then make your mouth stay open and pour really bad watered down tequila right down your throat, and then
boy.
shake your head after, and you're just like, oh, and then you would have to down Dos Equis to get rid of that taste out of your mouth. It was just not a good experience. All right,
wow.
I plan on being on. Yes, yeah. See, Matt knows what's going on. Matt knows exactly what's. We're together on this. Oh, that's good. I haven't been down there since. I can't remember. Since 2002 maybe 2003. I've been to Mexico since, but not that part. But anyways, Seth, it might be. I don't know what time zone you're going to be in. At least I don't want to give away what time zone you're going to be in.
Right.
I don't think you're going to be around on Sunday night. Obviously,
maybe Monday morning.
I doubt it because maybe on Monday when I do the live stream. If I do a live stream in the morning or afternoon,
maybe.
But I got to print out that band plan. And Sam, what are you going to do tonight before you go to bed? Why don't you do this? Try to get at least when you just study for like 10 minutes and try to memorize like 2 answers.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do. Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Edgar. You know exactly where I'm going to go. Edgar's been down there. Back in the day. Edgar, you're probably a little bit younger than I am, but yeah. So, Seth, wherever you're going, I hope you got safe travels. And
I just sent you a picture. I just sent you a picture, Greg.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
it's actually not that bad. Sam, you gotta include me on your hamstudy.org.
I will.
Seriously, then I can.
No, I will.
And get at it before you go to bed. 2 answers. 2 and 2. All right.
Yep. Got it.
Seth, you have any final thoughts in case your plane goes down?
Wow, Greg.